Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on our channel Collect 4. Hope you guys have enjoyed the content up until now, and like I say, we're trying to be as consistent as possible when it comes to bringing out content and helping you guys. It's been amazing, the response we've had from people saying that they've watched the videos, they've started doing bits and bobs like we've done, or utilising their own knowledge. There was a guy who had said to us that obviously he's a massive gamer, had been a gamer for years, and he collected lots of old computer games, computer consoles, like game consoles, whatever it was, and games. And he, realised that because he bought them, there was a market for it. So he started buying and selling them now for profit, and it's working really well for him. So shout out to James for that, because that was an awesome DM to get. But yeah, basically the whole aim of this channel is to show you guys how and when we're building up these businesses, what we're doing, how we're doing it, why we're doing it, and all that awesome stuff. So what we've gone and done is we went out yesterday to one of our local vintage stores. They do what we call a kilo sale, and that is basically you pay based upon weight. So you can do really, really well from picking up items, especially if they're light items that you know sell for a little bit, but they cost very little. The one we go to is called Think Vintage. It's in North Cheam. If you're based in around sort of Sutton, Surrey area. It's in North Cheam. It's £10 a kilo. We know the owners, we know people that run it. They're absolutely brilliant people. And so we headed up there to basically pick up some stuff to restock up our store. So basically, you'll see it all now. We're going to go ahead. When we come back, we'll show you what we bought. Ideally, a few of them will have like rough sort of ideas of what they're selling for. We're basically looking at the vintage clothes side, the fuzzy garm side of things for this video. And yeah, really, we've got to work out what we buy, what we sell, and how we do it. I'll explain it all to you. I'll see you soon. Alright guys, so I drew the short straw and I'm sitting in the back. The only reason why I'm actually sitting in the back is because Sean's really tall and the bag is dead on the ceiling otherwise, and he gets his legs all cramped up. But yeah, we're on our way to Think Vintage. That's where we're going to stop off at today. It's a really awesome vintage place in North Cheam. So if any of you do live in and around Surrey, they do furniture, they do clothes, they do absolutely everything. I think they just opened up a new warehouse as well for clothes. But they literally do a bit of everything, and it's a really, really cool place to pick up vintage clothes, to pick up second-hand furniture. We always try and buy everything second-hand if we can. We prefer second-hand. We're not the sort of family that will go, do you know what, I need the prestige of saying I bought it brand new. And so yeah, we're gonna head up there, have a little look around. I'm hoping we can pick up some decent bits and bobs for the garms. Yelen's busy doing some editing for the video, so he can't be here at the moment. But yeah, we're gonna head up there and see what happens. We'll see you soon. See, and this is why I love this bloody place. Really random, Denver International Airport. I'm assuming it's for ground staff or security or something. Absolutely awesome. Things you'll love to see. But yeah, I'll be picking that up for sure. Right, so we're headed back now to drop Sean off because he's got to go back to college because he's a smart fella, not a fast fella. And then we might pop back out again, but we picked up some awesome bits. We got to a charity shop as well. We picked up 5 series of Game of Thrones as well, so you guys know we're trying to do the sort of bric-a-brac style eBay as well, and £2 each for those, so we'll look at them when we get back, but they're in perfect condition, so it's really good find. But yeah, so we might head back out again. So basically, next time you guys see me, it'll either be me showing you what we've got, or we'll be back out again at a different charity shop. But it all depends on what time we got. So I'll see you soon. All right, guys. We did actually end up popping out to the charity shop. So I'm kind of glad we did, because I'll show you some of the bits and bobs that we picked up. But I'm going to start by showing you some of the stuff we've got in terms of the vintage shop. Now, the vintage shop total spend was about £25. I think we paid in total. Some really cool bits. I'm going to start by showing you the bit that I loved. The most random thing ever, but I thought it was so cool. And it is a jacket. Now, I can't work out if it's for outdoors or what it was for. It's got the name Scott on it. I assume this is a name tag. But it's a jacket from Denver International Airport. And we've bought and sold random stuff like this before, and it's done really well. The thing about it is it's a Spiewak jacket. Now them in general they sell for quite a bit. Can't see the light label here, but it says Spiewak inside. There we go. And these sell for quite a bit as jackets. So there should be like a price on screen of you, but I've seen different sort of brands and whatnot. These sell for 40, 50 quid as a jacket. And this was part of that whole setup. So this was the most expensive part in terms of weight, I guess. But that cost us, this whole sort of setup here, 25 quid. Now there's something you're not going to see because it's being washed, but either way that's another hoodie. But it's very similar to this. This is just a simplistic Adidas windbreaker. Nothing special about this in any way, shape or form, but we sell these for £10, £15 consistently, sometimes a bit more. It's just standard Adidas windbreaker. People like them for football training, some people wear them for style. And again, part of that whole setup for 15 quid. This, I loved. I absolutely love this. It's a surf style, again, windbreaker, caught like half zip, and it's surf style. Now, I looked on Depop, and I saw some surf style stuff selling, and it sells for between 30, 50, 60 quid. It's a really, really cool old school brand from America, and they do really well. So, I mean, this alone should pay for everything we've bought. Other sort of sample, like just sort of random bits we bought, standard Reebok jumper. Reebok jumpers like this, Nike jumpers, Adidas jumpers, people buy them all the time. They're so easy. If you look at me right now, I'm wearing a Nike sweatshirt, a vintage Nike sweatshirt. Everyone does them. They're really, really easy. They're very stylish, very in fashion right now. And then a couple of other little bits. These are nothing special at all, but they were just there. Tommy Hilfiger t-shirt, really, really easy. We should get 5-6 quid for that minimum. And then another Tommy Hilfiger polo shirt. This style is in right now. This sort of old floral style is in at the moment. Again, we should hopefully get £8 to £10 for that, which is easy. A few extra bits that we bought. The first being this. It is an England cricket top. And we paid £4 for this, I think. £4.50. And we sold it before. We sold the exact one before, 15 quid. So really, really easy sell, whether it be on eBay or Depop. Should be an easy enough sell for us. Shouldn't have to worry too much. And then anyone that watches my channels knows I am a Carhartt fiend. It is my favourite brand. I love Carhartt. We picked this up for £3 from a charity shop. Again, we should hopefully get something like £10 to £15 on it, depending on the condition. I mean, the condition is pretty damn good to me. But I absolutely love Carhartt, and I love buying and selling it because it holds its shape really well, very, very easily. So all those clothes there, we paid less than £40 for. Plus, we've got another t-shirt, and we also have got another Adidas hoodie. So we've done very, very well. But while we were out and about, we picked up extra bits. I'm glad we went to charity shops because we picked up some shoes. We picked up some shoes for Shinami. So first ones are these Fila pink shoes. Now we paid 6 quid for these and they were an absolute state, and we've cleaned them up unbelievably well. To the point where they're not far off what I would consider to be near enough and new. We paid 6 quid, so I'm hoping we'll get 15 quid roughly for that, 15 to 20 quid. Because the condition they're now in is superb. Absolutely superb. So they were a really, really good buy. And then there were these two here. We went to a charity shop we go to a few times, and 2 pairs of Converse, and they had no price on them. So we asked how much they wanted, and for the grey ones, they're here, £3.50, which is nothing. We get 15 quid for those easily. And for these black ones that have literally not been worn, they are nigh on perfect, not been worn, we paid £4. So I'd like to think for each of these pairs, for each of the shoes we've got here, we should get about 15 quid. All in all, we'll have the sold comps up for you on screen, so you can see that. So 45 quid from shoes that have cost us, what, £13? Isn't bad at all. So we're very, very happy about that. And then you guys know we're talking about doing the odds and ends eBay, so selling stuff at odds and ends. And so we picked up a Downton Abbey sealed season 1, paid 50p for that, so that was easy enough. But we then went and picked up, and we saw it in a charity shop, there's 5 series of Game of Thrones, and they were £2 each. They're in perfect nick. And I think it's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, or with the 5 series we picked up. They're all in this bag here. So you can see all of them there. Game of Thrones. And we paid £2 each. Now, again, online they sell for between like 5 and 10 quid, depending on the quality of them. They've all got the discs in them, full discs. They're all in fantastic condition, the discs. So I'd like to think that for what is a £10 spend for that, we should get about 50 quid back in total from all of that stuff there. I think Downton Abbey sealed, we should get a 5 or 4. And for these guys here, I reckon we'll get probably 7, 8 quid each, would be my guess. So something like 40, 50 quid probably is what we're going to get back. So for what is essentially going to be there, about £100 spend, I'd like to think we're going to get £300 to £400 back. Again, it's a lot of work, it's a lot of listing, a lot of selling, but you can't really go wrong. You really can't go wrong. So that was our haul, and I'm bloody happy with it. I think it's very, very good indeed. And so now it's a long job to get it all listed, but that is what it is, and we'll just keep going. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. That is how we do things at car boot sales and charity shops specifically this time round. As the time goes on, car boot sales will be back themselves. You'll be able to see those. You guys love those videos over when we were on the Fuzzy Garms channel. But we will be trying to get out a bit more. As my health's improving, I can get out a bit more. Which we getting out to charity shops and stuff like that, and trying the hardest to make some more money, because that's what we're here for. But if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure you turn your notifications, and please do comment down below. It does make a massive, massive difference to the channel. If you want to comment, we can get back in touch with you guys. Well done, and like I was going to say, congratulations to everyone that's sort of getting involved. But if you've started to do this yourself and you're starting to make money out of it, then you should be proud of yourself. But yeah, for now, that's going to be it. Peace out.